we're going to look to calculate summary stats from a discrete distribution. What we mean by a discrete distribution are random variables that take on discrete values like 0, 1, 2, 3. When we think of a summary stats, there's going to be a few summary stats we're going to think about as most important. The expected value of the variable y. Now we could use the variable x, but in this case our random variable is defined as y. The variance of y and the standard deviation of y. So that's what we want to calculate. So let's go ahead and start by the expected value of y. Let's write down the definition. So this is, we're going to add up all the individual discrete options for y times the probability that y equals little y. I'm going to put this in a box. This is an important definition. This is how we find an expected value. So applying this definition to this equation, the expected value of y is equal to y takes on the value of 0 with a probability of 0.70, takes on the value of 1 with a probability of 0.2, and the value of 2 with a probability of 0.1. So I would add all those up, and the expected value of y is equal to 0.4. Now let's turn to the variance of y. The definition for the variance of y is equal to the expected value of y squared minus the square of the expected value of y. So that's our definition. But from this, we're going to write the second part because we're not quite sure maybe what this is here. And so we can calculate that as the expected value of y squared is equal to, we're going to sum up over the values of y, the random variable, the outcome of the random variable y, and we're going to square that times the probability that y is equal to little y. I'm going to put this in green as this is, we can go red. Let's not quibble. And so that's another important definition, and that is exactly what this is right here. So we would do something very similar that we did for the expected value of y, but now the expected value of y squared is equal to 0, that's the value of y, square it, times the probability that y is 0, 0.70, plus 1 squared times 0.2, plus 2 squared times 0.1. And so this is equal to 0.6. And you might think, oh, that's our answer. But hold on, not yet. That is only the first part of this answer. We now need to subtract off the expected value of y, the expected value of y quantity squared. So that's where now we get the variance of y is equal to expected value of y squared minus the square of the expected value, which is 0.4 squared. So in this case, the variance of y is equal to 0.44. Now let's go to our last one. The standard deviation of y is equal to the square root of the variance of y. So there's our last definition we'll need. And so this is a simple calculation where the standard deviation of y is equal to the square root of 0.44, which is equal to 0.663. And so there's our answer there. So this is a quick review of summary stats from a discrete distribution where we look for the expected value of y, the variance of y, and the standard deviation of y.